Xbox, a lot of things going on, especially with November. Okay, November, you see the games. I do have them there. Grand Theft Auto, the San Andreas, Takes Two, Forza Horizon 5. If you haven't played Forza Horizon 5, what are you doing? Okay, Unpacking, Sleeper. My daughter and I both like playing Unpacking. It is a sleeper title. You guys really need to look out for that. Then you see the Minecraft. There's a new, I believe, DLC or a new version, something like that coming out. Yada yada. So, anyways, what I really want to talk about today is specifically uh, Phil Spencer. Okay, he has a couple things he was talking about. One specifically is NFTs. Like I said, I'm running through this. Okay, Xbox Phil Spencer talks about exploited NFTs. Now, NFTs, I agree. I've been through them. I looked at them. I'm actually thinking about getting into NFTs. But the more I look into them, the more they seem to be a scam. I'm not gonna lie; it feels very scammy. But so much money is being made in this. Okay, where people want to access these certain files. There is a 2 terabyte right now going around of everything. I think it's on Ethereum. That's an NFT. So literally every NFT that we thought was hidden behind some special thing that you needed to access is now out there in a torrent. So NFTs are not all that. And right now there's a torrent floating around with possibly NFTs that you would think you need $5,000 for. Well, guess what? If you have that NFT now, you possibly could sell it to someone for $5,000 and they think they have the original and really they do not. Sick and twisted business. But NFTs, otherwise known as an enormous fucking scam, are taking root everywhere where someone smells a fast buck and someone else is dumb enough to join them, which in 2021 is sadly a lot of places. So it's slight relief, even if it's only temporary, to see Xbox boss Phil Spencer speak publicly on how wary he is of them. So a lot of games, if you guys don't know, are taking on NFTs. Epic, on their store, they're actually taking on any games that's using cryptocurrency and NFTs. One game that you guys might not be familiar with, it's Blankos. It's made by Mythical Games. I have an interview with the level designer. Okay, and this game uses NFTs. These designers make clothes. These NFTs are specific to them. You can buy them. I have a skin right now that was one of the early ones that I just unlocked playing a couple games. It is worth $60 right now. I probably played the game for all of 30 minutes. But they have certain NFTs that you can unlock for your time. So it pays to people who spend a lot of time playing games to unlock certain things that maybe they no longer want. So you unlock maybe a gold skin that takes, so many hours to unlock, but you don't want it. You can now sell that on the marketplace. I think that concept is beautiful, especially for people who have a lot of skins that they don't use. Imagine if you had Battle Pass, whether it's Fortnite, Call of Duty, Apex, I don't care what it is. But you have Battle Pass and you're unlocking all these skins that you do not want. Now you can sell these skins. And of course, the Battle Pass skins will probably not be worth much. But it does make people who do not have Battle Pass now have the option to buy that skin for little to nothing. They can pay a cheaper price that doesn't even cost the price of Battle Pass and have that skin. But it does take it out of Epic hands a little bit when you do that. So to each his own, but it shows where money is in NFTs. So if I have a skin for just $60, imagine what Burberry made on there. Imagine what Gucci made on there. They have skins selling for thousands of dollars. I am not joking. You can go ahead and download that game. It is free to play. It is Blankos. Okay. But my point is that's just one game that's already in NFTs. There are others. So this was in an interview with Axios. I'm not sure to pronounce it. What I say today on NFT all up is I think there's a lot of speculation and experimentation that's happening, and that some of the creative that I see today feels more exploitive than about entertainment, which is 100% correct. NFTs are driving a wedge between morons with money and nothing else. Everything they claim to do for art can already be done by paying artists to make you actual art. Everything they claim to do for video games can already be done by video games, and grossly misunderstand how games are made and supported. Now, this is where I beg to differ. Who wrote this one? Luke Plunkett. Luke, that's my dog, man. I got Luke on Twitter. And Luke, my dog. Luke, I got to disagree with you on this one. My dude, I got to disagree with you on this. Okay. Now, one thing I would say is that everything they claim to do for art can already be done by paying artists to make you actual art. This is the one thing where I think NFTs benefit that always gets swept under the rug, that never gets mentioned, and why I have to disagree with you on that, my man Luke. You can buy a painting right now from your favorite artist. I don't care if it's, you can get any artist, whatever artist, your favorite artist right now, to make you whatever painting. I don't care how much it costs or whatever. If you were to sell that painting, that artist doesn't get any money. If he makes you that painting and you pay him $10,000 and you sell it for $100,000, that artist does not get any money. You get the money. That's not right, Luke. I'm sorry. That's not right. That artist should be able to receive some sort of profit from that, because I think at this point, the person who is selling it is now benefiting from the artist. I don't agree with that. I think there should be some sort of payment to that artist so he knows that his work, and I'm going to give you even deeper than that, Luke. I can get deeper. So let's just say that piece of work sells for $1 million. Okay, $1 million. He deserves something. And if it sells for $1 million, if it's an NFT, you can base it on a percentage. So his percentage is higher for the more it sells for. The artist doesn't get cheated. And if it resells and resells and resells again, the artist continues to make that revenue. That's the one thing I love about NFTs. Now, let's go ahead. My man Alchemy, shout out Alchemy, what you got? NFTs work similar to crypto. You can verify that an NFT is original. You can't really sell a pirated NFT. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm glad you mentioned that. Did not know how that works, but I'm glad that you clarified that you're not really going to be able to sell a pirated NFT. That's not how it works. Thank you for that, because that was my understanding. You got 2 terabytes flying around, okay, and you can tell people, hey, I got this $5,000, NFT that you'll be able to see if you just pay me $5,000, and then you send it to them. So I'm glad you clarified that. But a lot of people seem to be against NFTs, even Luke in this, with the just starting off as an enormous scam and so on. So there is not always just all negatives about things. It came from a positive place, and that was the artist. That's what everybody fails to speak of, the artist. The artist is going to receive revenue each time that piece is sold. That's important. So you right now at home could say, I'm going to draw up a sketch for a logo for my character. Your character wears the logo. People love it. They want it. You put it up on the store. It sells and sells and sells and sells and sells again. And you yourself at home as a young entrepreneur can now make profit. That is the future. Don't hate on that. People are scared of the future when I hear things like this. They're scared of the future. They're scared of what it may hold. And I understand the scams of NFTs. There is scams. There's tons of scams going on. There's people scamming, and next thing you know, they have a file hosted, and the file's not hosted no more, and you paid all this money for nothing. I understand the scam side, but there's actually artists who legitimately do it the right way, and they need to be respected. Okay? Bam. Now, I just wanted to go ahead and speak on that because I've been really behind trying to understand NFTs and how they work and the real goodness behind it. I don't, all the bad stuff is there, but if you can preach to people the goodness and the good things you can do with it, then hopefully good things come of it. So now, moving on.